Time for some Balladin. I wonder which kind of route I'm going to be taking because there are quite a few things you can end up doing. Okay, so we have some interesting ones here. I think it's probably the most interesting because it's like this, but a bit better. Because we get extra starting shield. Wait, do we? We get one extra starting shield because of it, which is good enough. It's like they're very similar, and I do think that you do want the other Balladin starting passive. I think both Balladin starting passives are good, as in the old starting passives. They're now split passives. And that one is the better of the two? Yes, the better of the two. But I think that with how the new skin works, you probably just want to be sticking with Sparrow Slayer a bit because it's quite solid. Just in terms of a lot. 55 cash before a shop, we can go elite. It's definitely not the greatest, but I don't see a better option. So we'll just do this. See what we get. We could buy or move, but we're probably just going to passive buy, especially with this shop. So it's obviously refillable. Oh, I think we'll just accept the training weight. It really helps for future circle scaling, as well as it's actually quite solid for. I haven't played a fortification, so if I get a free fortification here, I'll consider it. You know what? I can't check the map. That's annoying. You know what? I'll just do it. Seems kind of interesting, so I'll take it. But I doubt it's a good idea to take it here, but it's an option I have, so I'll just do it. But yeah, because of the training weight Spiral Slayer, we have a lot of starting shield now. It would have been 8 instead of 12, but we did pick up the Warhammer, which should put in good work, I hope, especially once we get to the nice level. But we now get the extra starting circle, which is quite valuable. Just a good boost in damage, and it really helps us when we're going to hit Unpretentious Amulet as our boss passive, because of course we are. It's been a while since I've been able to take Unpretentious early. It sure would be nice. I feel like the passive should be a bit more common than what it is. I just haven't been hitting it, which is unfortunate. I'm honestly amazed I've even taken a sword before. Anyway, we're good into a lot of bosses, so let's see what we get. Minotaur is ideal, just straight up. Yep, Minotaur is really ideal. Let's see. I've never had to shoot a Warhammer before in this map. It's unfortunate that we got it first, I'd say. It's fine. Good damage. If we'd gotten Warhammer second, I would have been much happier. I might be able to skip over that. Yeah, I didn't think I would. Either. Whoa, wow, that crit is unfortunate. It just means we're taking at least one hit. Possibly even two. Thank you. Good news is the starting board really decreased the damage we took there, and then 136. Perfect. Good stuff. So we can upgrade this a bit further, but I believe its upgrades are literally useless. Yep. Oh. I'm just going to take a peace of mind. Don't suspect it'll be that good, but it's interesting. Because if we're losing our shield, it's not ideal. But I'd say it's actually going to be good, yeah. Good bounce. No bomb proc, which is fine. Yeah, I'm just going to play it slow. The time where I played the bat fight slow beforehand actually worked out really well, so I just wanted to do it again. And this definitely wasn't as slow as it could have been, but still pretty good. Excellent cash. Yep. 128. Good stuff. Ekorb is quite solid, but we're not going to take it. A lot of boss fights we have to go through, which is actually pretty good for us because we're good into like all of them. Minotaur is probably one of the worst. We will just aim this way because we want this. Seems we won't get it, which is fine. It's just very unfortunate. Stuff. Maybe we should do it this way. I think we jump over it. Yeah, which I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's something. Let's just bounce this way. That was the right call. We'll just take this roll. Okay, that should be one hit, but... Oh yeah, it's one hit because of balance. Please? Yes, good. But I might hit the crypt there for a second, but I'm fine. Yeah, you'll notice the extra starting bulk that we have has just really helped in mitigating the hits from the Minotaur. I mean, just balance. Sure. Beats having extra crits on the board because Betsy's Edge wouldn't even apply even if I did find a Betsy's Edge. That's fine. Oh wow, Fresh Bandana is really good for us. We have some really solid stuff here. You know what? I'm not crazy. Contrary to popular belief. I mean, I'm kind of speechless, but I accept it. We can definitely fight Triple Minotaur. That's fine. It's just odd. And we're probably taking one more hit, but it should just be fine because we're going to full heal out at the mole. Mole shouldn't be too hard of a fight either. Yep, that shouldn't have been that uncommon, so good to see it happening. Oh, if I don't hit a refresh here, actually. That was impressively close. I hopefully get some of these coins. Whatever. Abrasion. If I had the passive, it would be much cooler. I'm going to take it. Because, let's just quickly check these. Weaponized enemy because it's not potentially bad unlike the other one. I'm going to take it because I think it's good potential high roll later. And most importantly, I can just shoot it now, which is pretty good. Most importantly, I can just discard it if I don't want to shoot it. Yep. I think that was pretty solid personally. I'm now just super stacked. I even have my balance. Damn. I just keep throwing out these massive hits. $14.5. I mean, I definitely should have been more careful just in case I was accidentally shooting my abrasion. So as I mentioned, I might not necessarily want to be shooting the abrasion every time. Yeah, that's quite a solid upgrade. The abrasion upgrades are very interesting now, because obviously part of the big balance point of the previous abrasion was the fact that base Balladin passive was so good for it, and now that it's not there anymore, I mean, us collecting cash is just fine, but I probably should just be a bit more careful here. Super Boots is fine. Wow. I mean, I popped 3 bombs with nothing, so that's reasonably impressive stuff. Let's just take another bad shot, it's fine. I don't need my damage from this. I'd rather do this. That was bad. Alright, now we are regaining bulk, so where we're at is where we're at. Thank you, that was the kind of hit I was looking for. Oh, did he smack for 11 now instead of... That's cool. No refreshes, super unfortunate. Thank you. Yeah, this refresh is going to be a bit annoying to hit, I'd say. 8-5, so as long as I don't hit that crit, I did not bounce it in the direction of crit. Much on purpose. Yeah, like I said, we really didn't want to take too much damage there because it could become an issue. Looks like it's not going to be an issue, but it's like reasonably close. I'm 58, you're just dead here. It's definitely the kind of thing though, if I was on high levels of Crucible, I would be a bit more scared, but I don't need to be. Yeah, of course we don't get it, so let's just check out what the options are. Steel Conviction is pretty bad, but it's a lot of Starting Shield. Steel Conviction is just pretty bad, unfortunately. The starting passive's there. I mean, the first boss passive's there. Really unfortunate. I will just chuck one of these big boys at you. Hopefully it hits pretty hard. This is just good stuff for us. We'll probably ignore first shot, Depends on how much cash we get, I guess. No, there's no extra way for us to get greed or something, so we will just be ignoring the second shop, I'd say. I probably don't need to shoot Operation, but you know what? I think I will. Because I can. Not like it's really going to damage us in any way. And I should still just be focusing on collecting cash anyway. Good stuff. I think it was just dead there. Anyway, 340, you know, I mean, that could just be double shot very easily. Especially with free removes. Yeah, that is tempting. I'd rather not shoot my sphere as the first shot, gonna be real. Maybe ball clutch. I think this shot gets the kill. Yeah, good. I'm not going to shoot that because it will actually start damaging my health, which I would rather this shot wouldn't, but it... Jeez. What was the bug there, where I took like no damage from Reflect again? I don't know why it's happening, but I do appreciate it. Should have good base damage. I mean, I can probably... If any orb was to get the kill in one shot, it would be that. But it's the bug again where I took like no damage from Reflect. I really don't know what's up. Either way, that would have been a good shot. That's my first shot. 383. I mean, I can't do it anymore, right? I just have to do this. 383 is so much for us. Yep, we get some pretty solid stuff. I am just going to also buy this, maybe. Yeah. Not removing is fine, that's the thing. Hey, that is good. That is good. And then ambidextrony so that we can discard more. And then this is our first removal of the run. Okay, so we have an amazing reload stuff going on. Which is always a fun thing to be doing on Balladin, to be honest. My anti-shield orb is not an anti-shield orb. I see. Unfortunately, this isn't a particularly good map for Abrasion, but like the damage is halved and the Masako gain is a lot. Yeah, actually I'll probably just skip this one because I don't have the best tools for it. As you'll notice, I just Giga stacked my damage. It was pretty amazing. It looks like we're going left, I'd say. It's quite important. But you know, there's always a bit more. Especially since I realize I have Super Boost now. No bomb passives, so no point in trying anything fancy. Oh. That's good for us, really good for us. I'll pass. After getting the 2 removals, I think I'll definitely pass. Okay, this should be great. Just a whole bunch of in the circle for us. Yeah, literally just so much. And then we get to shoot an overflow orb in the direction away from the crit as well. Which should be pretty damn good. Yeah. We just gained so many resources per reload that our shots become quite good, shall we say. I still have like no upgrades, but I kind of like don't need any upgrades. I don't know why I increased my max health there, but I guess I did. Oh, accept the bribe, and we get garbage, but it's fine. Right now we're getting so much from reloads that we just want to be reloading as much as possible. We'll shoot Abrasion first because, as we saw last time, it was pretty good. And then we can probably just shoot Overflow again, literally just the same shot pattern. I mean, look, if it worked last time, it should just work again this time. Well, if I hit the crit, which I did. Yeah. That's about what I expected. And this one should just be a metric ton of damage. Except I hit a crit. Fine, no? Literally. Yep. There I am. So much damage. It's very, very good. Let's try a shot like this. We're just aiming to get a bit more cash. And I definitely didn't get too much, but it was solid enough. 40, yeah. I will just shoot this first because I want to be shooting the Abrasion. Honestly, I think I might do something interesting. I'll shoot the Abrasion as many times as I can this match. because it should just give us a lot of scaling, and because we halved all damage, it's literally only dealing 1 damage. And despite the fact that we don't have any shield gain from it, it should just be a lot, especially when we're not hitting crits, which we did do that time, and we may do this time again, because I shot towards crits because I was shooting towards refreshes. That's just fine, because then it keeps our real damage a surprise for him. I'm gonna be real with you, I don't think he's gonna appreciate when he finds out. Well, he was taking like 600 damage, and now he takes 6,000. Get one shot, noob. Anyway, that was quite good. These suck a lot. To the point where I'm pressing the skip button. They will suck so much. Very unfortunate. Our passives, boss passives were very unfortunate. Apart from, I guess, the keep going. Actually ended up kind of fine, which is always nice. We just want abrasion shot ones. I did shoot quite fast there. We just need some circle scale, because we either scale from reloads or a circle. And if we're going to let them take turns with reloads, we might as well let myself take some potential damage on scaling the circle. Especially since I have some post-navigation healing. So bad. Anyway, where were we? Looks like the map is kind of bad. I'll take the early shot, that's for sure. But I definitely can't take 2 shots, unlike last time. Last time I got very lucky, just because the shop was so early in level 1 that I had the opportunities. Alright, that's that. Good chunk of healing there, and most importantly, a good chunk of cash. Let's go straight down, or maybe not. We have durable, so going straight down is much harder. I'll just shoot this. Oh wow. I'll just shoot this. Oh wow. Well, that's a bit unfortunate for us. We do have some good post-navigation healing, so hopefully we get use out of that. Because we've already lost the health. I realized that when I said that, it kind of sounds like I'm talking about, like, let's damage myself so that I can get use out of the healing. Which is not the case, I come damaged already. Or bust. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Reversing you. Yeah, pretty good. I'll just take it. I would have accepted that healing too. Alright, good stuff. And was that basically a full heal? Not even, bro. Okay. I mean, it should just be good. Excellent scaling for us. I'll shoot this because I kind of want to take their pings and hopefully approximate them, but I don't think it will. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, it does. Wow, that's nice. Because then I shoot my Obast, regain it, gain some balance. Shoot my Sphere, decimate these fools who dare challenge me. Okay, maybe not this one. But look, balance, it's so worth it, right? Anyway. Bang, and then, oh, they're shooting already? That's unfortunate for us, quite. Oh, we hit a crit. That's why we wanted to stack balance, because it's actually very important. Not best. But we have post-navigation healing, right? I doubted we were going to get 1,000 damage, so I just shot the orb that gave me shield instead of the orb that would have killed them both. But it seems we did. Well, 150? Yeah, well. Either way, good healing. Hopefully we don't get another fight that just completely burns through our HP, which it looks like this isn't. Which is great for us. We are going to be going to the shop. Technically we do and don't want pegs. So, it's like we want to make sure we go to the shop, obviously. But also we want the post-navigation healing. Either way. Combat ends. 165. Nice, good stuff. Got back way more health than I... Oh, yeah, okay. Finally. Took its time, but it showed up. We can also just get rid of that garbage. Oh, and I forgot the removes, right? For that reason, it's probably good enough to go to the other shop as well. No, thank you. The one passive in the game that I would skip. Well, you know, yeah, no, I'd also skip special button, obviously. Very unfortunate. I mean, the thing is, you're going to see. Wait, I said special button. I was talking about the other one. What's it called? 2 extra bits. Yeah, I still don't have any like AoE. I'm kind of actually relying on Sphere for my FPS, which is questionable. You know, I've completely forgotten what it's called. But the thing is, special button is going to appear more commonly than the other ones. So that's why. Ooh, that was a really good shot. Okay, no, it wasn't. Duality. Cool stuff. Perfect. I mean, that just bounces over, right? That was a very cheeky shot, that one. Since I was pretty sure that the shot would just fly like that. Anyway, 59, we've got a replenish shop. We have the tiny healing from Cookie. I did not plan out which way I was going properly, did I? Whatever, I guess I won't be going to a shop then, which is just fine. Anyway, let's do that. Yeah, I'm not going to a shop. In which case I could also potentially heal here, or upgrade the Blast one level, which I will do. I see. Well, unfortunately I'm not creating any shields, so it is just a recombobulator, which sucks because I'm not getting any use out of it whatsoever, but fine. Cool stuff. Okay. We don't have what's it called, but that should be... Oh, I see. So, I just took the recombobulator. That might have been a really bad idea. Well, I guess we'll have to find out. We'll just upgrade them. Fine. We can dedicate our other resources to healing then, because we got 2 of these fights, so it looks like we're going to need it. Oh, he throws shot one. That is so out of whack for me. Well, I want to be on cycle, so I need to shoot one orb. Are I skilled enough? Alright, I'm on cycle now. Being on cycle for this fight is very important when you've got a discard comp. Quite important. I can be afford to be shooting real less then. Yep, it is quite important. Changes the fight from quite a scary one to, oh yeah, no, we win. Anyway, Mask of Joy is so amazing for us. And I believe we're at like full health now. Once we do a thing. Yep, literally full health. And it's even over max. Navigation inflation arriving at the perfect time. Yeah, so Chappers in this fight is very questionable. Also, we still haven't managed to find the passive that we turned down as our starting passive, which is very unfortunate because it would have been a really nice passive to have with Abrasion. And Mask of Joy as well. And we are shooting that, and it's going to do good work. The question is if it hits bombs as well, so that we just move through these guys, but it doesn't. So the worm just exists. And we get 7 bullet, that's more than the worm does, right? Yep, it's more than the worm does. Silly little worm. So we get still a cool thing where we just shoot the Orbuster a bunch, because the Orbuster is always going to kill the front guy, and it's going to never damage us from the worm. So it's just the orb to shoot, not the sphere, which is interesting. Like, Orbuster is just such a good orb. I would recommend you pick it up basically whenever you see it. Because, like, at the point in the game where I was at, it was definitely questionable to pick it up, right? But I'd say it worked out quite well. There's a signal boost orb, but I'd rather not. And we should get quite a decent chunk of healing from this. No, not particularly. Oh well, our healing sucks, but we'll see what we can do. Until we have our pegs uncovered, it is just a bust to be firing over Abrasion, I'd say. And I'd say we can shoot or break them. Especially if it procs down our bulwark. If we can get a proc on Peace of Mind already, that would be insane. But either way, it looks like we've massively stacked our resources, so we're just in a really good spot. I'm going to shoot it again. It should be quite good. Honestly, I'm not even complaining too much about the recombobulator here. It's still just fine. Let's shoot to damage. Because I mean, we're literally getting 100 damage per 2 pegs we hit, but until we hit that crit, actually. Oh well. I'll shoot it because we're literally getting 100 damage per 2 pegs we hit. Get a crit. Okay, but you can see why I wanted Unpretentious Emil as the first boss passive, eh? Sure, you win. It's really just a question of if it will or it won't. It won't. That's what happens when we don't hit a crit. That's the scaling or bust orb, by the way. Yeah, Spiral Slayer starting passive I really do like. I'll just quickly take us. No, not yet. Into Draining Way into Peace of Mind was just awesome. And then, like, I'd consider all of these passive very, very good for us. Later on, what Refreshing Punch. Honestly, the Gardener's Gloves actually worked out very nicely. Obviously, I would have preferred the two Bulwark. That would have been insane for us. But yeah, we actually just had a bunch of really nice stuff going for us. I think picking up the Wallhammer wasn't that bad of an idea. But obviously, you know, it's not my endgame deck for a reason. Like it wasn't even that good against the Knights. I didn't even need it in the Knights, that's the thing. Even though it's meant to be, in theory, just a Knight's Orb, which was unfortunate. But yeah, our boss passes that run definitely weren't the craziest, because, you know, we skipped one and the other one was Gifts That Keep Giving, and Gifts That Keep Giving does have a notable downside. However, this round we basically ignore the downside because we already had the Fresh Bandana, which means that we just got to focus on the upside, and when you just focus on the upside of Gifts That Keep Giving, it's really quite good.